pre-show. I don't actually know what we're doing. You should stop the stream.
Oh, I say at the moment, so you don't have to put too much into it. Draw.
I do actually have the drawing window up, so that's a pretty solid plan. We'll see how it goes. It's hot, so I don't guarantee anything good. Like I said, I don't thrive in the heat. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome to a very warm pre-show to the Brony Show. A very warm welcome, which is to say uncomfortably warm. An uncomfortably warm welcome. Imagine your sweatiest relative coming up and giving you a hug on an 87-degree day.
87 degrees, try 90.
Okay, I'm gonna be real, it was in the 90s up here. I just spat out a number. Anyways,
I need a Toa.
Listen, I got it. Y'all in other parts of the country get heat like this all the time. I don't. I'm a little bitch, baby. I don't deal with this shit. I'm not having a good time. But we're here to have a good time, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. It's time for the pre-show, y'all. In the call, we've got some people, including but not limited to, the person who lives in a blast furnace, Toakoi.
Believe it or not, I have just now put in the AC unit, so yes, before this, I was in a black furnace.
Tag,
I need a Toa
Stallion.
again.
Tag, Stallion.
Oh, I said hey.
Oh, okay. DM21.
God, it's steaming out there.
He's crazy, he's Matt. He's crazy and Matt, and he's a captain. Crazy Matt Captain.
I've not seen a temperature gauge break before, but the one in the bathroom is reading nothing because it's too hot.
Holy... Circuit Main.
I'm probably the only one here that's sweating, but not because of the heat.
True. I'm your melting host, Cole. Oh, and also we got Creature.
What do you?
Oh.
I'm sure it's safe.
Oh, hey, Circuit, Cole and neither Cole nor Creature have played that one game from Gardic yet, the new one that just came out.
Oh, yeah,
What?
no. I haven't.
You're gonna be able to. What? What?
The one we played last week.
Oh, that. Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Sorry, you gotta be gentle with me here. I just wiped myself out here. You gotta get. By the way, there are those of you who are wondering why can I not get to the IRC. I'm aware. I'm working on it.
Like a whiteboard at the end of a session, he is clean. Or would that be the beginning? I don't know.
That'd probably be the beginning because whiteboards can get kind of grody.
This is true. This is true. Always keep your whiteboards clean, y'all. If you can. Yeah, that's all I got.
Got it. Always dirty your whiteboards.
Yes.
Seriously though, if you are dealing with the heat right now, take it from somebody who deals with it more often than not. Drink water, keep under shade, and just try to keep it chill, relax, and don't overexert yourself. But mostly just drink. Make sure you have water. Water.
Rabble.
And make sure that you all also replenish those electrolytes that you're sweating out.
Wait a minute, rabble. Just don't pour any of it in my basement. Hard.
Pours all the
What?
Gatorade in your basement.
Because when it rains, my basement leaks.
Oh.
Also, I'm double checking this, but we still have the ale and tail.
I
For the
think I switched
category?
it. Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right, sites back up.
On the side.
We had to rewind it back to an older version again, like usual, but it's working now, so IRC is there.
Hooray!
I just had it connect a moment ago. Did it break on again? Oh. Log back in.
Yeah, I did reset it, so yeah, you're gonna have to re-log in some things.
Because I just had it open a moment ago. And
Really?
it looked like it was
Because I was
working.
getting a
It was
database
just being
error.
slow.
I was getting a database error, but I don't know. Maybe I was being a little too gung ho to reset it. Just so used to it. Okay, it's not working.
Who knows?
Just freaking shut it down like Ghostbusters. I'm just waiting for the ticker and freaking Ghost of Brony Show Pass to come out. That'll be our free.
We
That'll be
really
our
do have
freaking.
far too many characters.
You
know,
want
that's-
Ticker to return?
No, I was about to make a joke about that. Just like that's gonna become our that's gonna be our flawless Sparkle Moon. It's just gonna be Ticker. We're just going to suddenly resummon her from the depths of beyond somehow.
I'm still proud that I said, you know what? Let's just do that for the gag.
I'm
Ugh.
sure that we could work out a plugin where other people could be writing something in while the streamer is streaming, and it's just a widget on the bottom of their stream.
Mhm.
It'd be a pain.
That is a rainy thing if I've ever heard it.
It's funny you should mention Rainy. You won't know why it's funny, but it's funny.
No, I know. I'm
No, you
aware.
don't.
Because
You
it's
do
because
not
we've
know.
been done. It's because we've done rain, drizzle, and last week sprinkle. So we've all had just the rain going on for a while in the protest challenges.
Well, I guess there's that. All right then, fair enough.
We will not escape the rain.
We don't want to escape it. We're encouraging it right now.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, I'm
Sure,
ahead of
it
it.
won't
so-
just make things hotter at this point.
Well, yes, but actually,
crap.
it depends.
It's a mic-nized. Hi,
Depends.
Mike.
If you actually keep it, what?
There's a mic
I'm
in the
mic-nized.
chat.
Yo,
Wow.
Mike! Mike,
Hi,
Mike,
Mike!
Mike.
We love
Hello,
you.
Back from the
Mike.
depths of hell.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Okay.
is he really in the depths of hell? Because
Well,
he
what's
is a
going on?
trans.
Well, apparently, Cold Dust is going to be doing some arting,
Well, we'll certainly
Yeah.
try.
and of course, funny enough, I'm also doing my own arting here in the back because I couldn't quite finish everything I wanted to do. God, I have been behind for 3 weeks, and I'm finally almost caught up. Why'd I do this to myself? Because I wanted to challenge myself. Well, challenge done.
Yeah, as
Oh,
much
there's
as
a
I
new one?
love doing the
Oh.
Honest Training Ground, I haven't really been doing it for the past bit because I've just been too tired.
Well, Mike Nice, we're glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your little hangout while you don't have session today.
Mike!
Yeah, because we have missed you, man.
Oh, there's a new Power World Exteria trailer.
We know.
Yes,
God second knows.
It has been posted.
Me and Mike had D&D the other night. It was good. It's good.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Yes,
So, how is Zai and crew been?
Good right now, by the seems of it, yeah.
That's nice. How's his other half? Because I recall you saying he has another half now.
Good. The two of them started streaming recently. A
Ooh,
a few
nice.
weeks ago. I've not really tuned into many of them, but I have tuned into like one, like maybe about a month ago, and it was pretty fun. It looks like they got a nice little mini community thing going on that they're like doing. So I just realized I need to like move the me up a little bit. No, not that. Shoot.
It's just nice.
Are you
that
having issues keeping the right screen up?
No.
No, he's adjusting himself.
Jesus.
Phrasing, for the love of it all.
Adjusting the scene.
Thank you.
Is that me? I can't tell if that's me.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Good enough. There we go. Now Circuit is only slightly poking me in the eye. Alright.
That happened at some point.
I don't really know what to draw per se.
Well, you got the two artists. Two artists. You got the two things that are going on right now for the Brony Show challenge.
Yes, this week is Sprinkle and
how many ponies to change a light bulb and Sprinkle?
Oh.
okay.
What kind of sprinkle?
Oh, if I actually thought about it, I already came up with an idea for a short story, but it'll take too long to write now.
There's something funny about a short story taking too long.
Was there a pony with the name Sprinkle, or is there just raindrops?
Sprinkle
I think
Shine?
it depends on your there's got to be a pony named Sprinkle, but with at least partly Sprinkle name, like Sprinkle Drop or Star Sprinkle or Lucky Sprinkles, which sounds more like a cereal. Oh, they want my Lucky Sprinkles, but they never know where the Lucky Sprinkles come from. Here's a hint.
Oh,
they're yellow. My sprinkles are all yellow.
CMC, I got your answer right here.
All these little symbols like MLP, tube, game beside the names
Say what?
in the Discord.
What? No, how do you spell symbols? I didn't quite hear. Oh, you mean
the words beside your names? There's tube, there's MLP, there's game, there's GVO.
Oh, those are server tags.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new thing that Discord's been slowly rolling out to different servers. Where if you have enough, when the server gets the invite, if you have enough boosts, you're able to put a server tag onto that server for people to use for their name.
Mm-hmm. Because
the BuriedTube server recently got theirs, so obviously BuriedTube is the tag they went with.
And
Meanwhile,
Discord doesn't tell you unless you go seek it out.
Meanwhile, I have GEVO because I'm a part of a server that still plays Gun Revolution.
Yeah, you have to go to your profiles tab, and it looks like it blends in with all of the Nitro stuff, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you can go to individual servers, and then Discord will give you a notification. Hey, this server has a tag.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, if you go into your settings in your server profile, actually user profile, you can see the tag now, and it's easy enough to see what options are available.
Yeah, I see that I could grab one from the satisfactory one, but the current one I have is from the My Little Pony Reddit Discord, which was from the iOS game. It's a heart and MLP.
Oh, by the way, there is a pony named Sprinkle. It's Sprinkle Medley. Also known as Spring Medley or April Showers.
Yeah,
that is not helping.
That multiple names have been popping up with a picture of just the single pony, and it's like, what? Why is this happening?
That is a good question, but all of those names are not helping.
On one of the posts,
Twinkle Sprinkle. Twinkle Sprinkle.
Unnamed character.
No, Twinkle Sprinkle, man. Okay. 5 points to Kalsikai for Twinkle Sprinkle. That is weird, though. I mean, you got Twinkle Shine, but yeah, Twinkle Sprinkle is apparently so. Why is Sprinkle such the rare word of all things?
Wait, why is that? Derpy Boru confuses me.
As
What
it
else
always
is new?
does.
No, the AI overview confuses me.
I don't even want to
don't
think about
know
that.
anything about that.
It's
just-
actually quite entertaining to read.
I just went looking at the Sprinkle Medley tag and looked at what things implied it,
I'm sick
and there's
of
a
the
ship that is
buzzword.
implied that points to Sprinkle Medley. There's
ship?
one post on that ship.
Do you have safe search on?
Yes.
That.
That might answer a few things. Keep it on.
It is a safe image. It's just, why is it just one?
Well,
Because the
what
rest of
I
them are
asked-
not.
Well,
It's
no,
not-
no. There's. It's not that there's multiple things there. The tag has one image associated.
Link is working directly again. You're welcome. No, I fixed the site, or at least best we can, until things happen.
is it just a ship tag?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sprinkle
because it's
Hermes.
actually on a ship.
Yeah.
Not. It's like actually relationshipping.
That's a hell of a ship. For once, we're actually talking about a ship that is really a ship.
Heck,
So,
I didn't even know
Sprinkle
Derpy Boru
Medley
had
X ship?
ship type tags.
It's Derpy Borvaru. We made a game out of what images show up in ridiculous tags. That doesn't surprise me anymore. Oh,
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 and
okay.
second, I
It's dangerous.
decided that I'm heading to Side Fest this year.
So it's gonna
Ooh,
get
my.
crunk.
please! I would love to see Toa get crunk. But at the same time, I don't think I want to deal with that. Because let's face it, I probably would be one of the few people dealing with it.
It's a simple fact of I can smell alcohol, but I will not partake in it.
Hello, Suki.
I'm sorry, the emotional scars of the town drunk father kind of makes me go. no
Okay,
to
this is not the
alcohol.
place for that kind of discussion. All right. Sorry,
You know
I just
how I
want to keep
got
things
these
lighthearted on this show.
Do you want to know
like-
why I got these scars? I'm sorry.
It's like, if you want to talk about
One
drama,
drunken
we'll
night.
deal with it after the show, but this is not the place.
Got it. We're going to ship more ships.
No! Or, yes?
Yes,
Start with
Yes.
Lionel and Octavia.
No, wait, yes.
Oh, God damn it! What lives? Or
That was
romance,
such a
maybe.
knee jerk.
Oh yes.
No,
Okay, now I remember it. Who wants to help me with my self-esteem issues? You decide to join drama.
Joining to a call. So my
Welcome to
mother.
the free drama show.
I never got a present as a kid. Sorry.
Oh.
I misheard that, and now I'm keeping that as canon.
I don't know what you misheard, and I'm scared to ask.
I misheard present as prison.
Okay, go for it.
So you never went to prison as a kid.
I don't know. That's an okay. I'm okay with that kind of canon.
Actually,
Does
I
it
did
count-
get a
does it
present
count if you were
when I
visiting?
was on a field trip twice.
Does it count if you were visiting?
No.
Dealer's choice.
I don't know, because I don't know.
Depend.
but
Were you visiting for a scared straight, or visiting just because it was one of those things that they did at school to try to make it things seem educational?
Okay, son. It's
No,
time to get your kid to
my
work
dad,
day.
my dad had a friend on the inside.
Ah, you know what? I'd say that counts.
But yeah,
No,
we
it's like,
actually.
okay, son, to take your kid to work day. Be careful not to. Do not put your fingers in between the bars. The prisoners will bite.
But yeah,
It's
they
not the
did-
prisoners that. No, okay, I'm gonna hate myself for this, and please forgive me. It's not the prisoners biting your fingers that you got to be afraid of. It's the prisoners that suckle your fingers that you got to be afraid of.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Also, I think that there's a
I'm
law
sorry.
within the prison.
They
I
bite.
think
Yeah,
there's a-
basically, it's quite simple. They bite. They're crazy. They lick. They're weird.
And you got to remember, this is also we were talking about like your. I'm assuming like an 8-year-old kid. Okay, little Jimmy, don't stick your fingers in the bars, or else the prisoners might suckle them. And then, oh, no,
Okay. okay.
Yeah, you guys like taking it that direction.
Hang on. No, okay, no. I have one way to push it further, and I got to remind myself of how it actually went. Let me see. C-Lab 2021.
Oh no!
It was. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah. Was it Senior Clown? Hang on. No. Wait, no. I think it's this one. Hang on.
You know, I'm so amazed and annoyed that it would take me about 30 minutes to draw a perspective shot like that in Sketch, and you managed to hammer it out in 10 minutes.
I don't know about that.
I do. Well, I'm getting better, but that's still annoying to me. Because I mean,
Can I
30
check-
minutes, that's still not bad. I mean, it would have taken me maybe a couple of hours some time back.
Right, I forgot. There's specific words in that phrase I can't say. I can't say on Twitch.
Yeah.
Hey, can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's basically somebody walks up to these kids and goes, "Hey kids, you don't want to go outside. You could be assaulted by a clown." Assume a much shorter word in the place of assaulted,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then it just responds from the kid like, "Wow, we weren't even thinking about anal that, but now that you say it, it makes perfect sense."
oh no.
Okay. Can I share something really fun that I decided to look into?
Go for it, please.
Okay. So on sites like Printables, Maker's World, and Thingiverse, which for the uninitiated are marketplaces / repositories for people to upload models for 3D printing. Some
Cool.
people have gone one step, I don't know if you call it further backward or off to the side, and ask some kind of AI model to make models for them and upload them. Those models get an AI generated tag that is very prevalent, so people don't get confused. I decided to look at this one, and from a distance it looks fine. If you zoom in, it's tessellated.
That's a what?
Mm-hmm.
Tessellation is a geometry forming technique introduced in
Like the framing technique of the model.
introduced in DirectX 11 to give textures more polygons, basically.
Tessellated, denoted or characterized by a pattern of repeated shapes, especially polygons that fit together closely without gaps or overlaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
What he said in a
That's
very
what
much more technical
more
term.
or less.
Yeah, this model it looks like it's made out of broken crystal.
Is it meant to be a broken crystal?
No, it's meant to be smooth.
So basically, it's almost like seeing a really cool image, and then you zoom in, and it's pixelated to hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
I'm also looking up on Cults 3D, which is another repository, and some of this stuff is neat. Honestly, I'm extremely happy that 3D printing has become more available because a lot of people get creativity from that.
So I'm just gonna post an example in the Pre-Jack Showbox text.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, Toa reminded me of just like a really bad Frankenstein there for a moment when he went nee, just like.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I am bad.
God damn it! At some point, I have to show that fucking movie. I have to show the 1970s like I think Toei animated Frankenstein.
Yes.
What?
That's all you need to say. Everything about that screams comedic gold.
He has a moment with Jesus.
Yes.
So I believe it.
That's random.
that was 70s anime. That was 70s anime in a nutshell.
He walks into a church, looks at the crucifix, looks at Jesus, looks at the fact that he's got the nails through he's got the stakes through the hand, and at this point in the story, he's been like, I think it was either shot or stabbed through the hand. So he looks at his hand that is wrapped up that is wrapped up now. And it becomes this moment where he feels connected to Jesus.
He took the "y'all need Jesus" line way too seriously.
Savior. Okay. Repent. Great. Now I'm imagining just a preacher Frankenstein's monster. Preacher Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, and I mean, and here, and the good, and yeah, and like a good bit of the movie is basically, yeah, like it is definitely like an actual Frankenstein's monster where it's not trying to be evil, but he just can't help but killing people.
Yeah.
Like he's there's this like little boy that's actually trying to like be his friend or whatever. Just somehow he gets like blinded by something, so he freaks out and he like ends up throwing the kid like across the yard and into the side of a building, just instantly killing him.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that he did that, or in the original, the drowning of the little girl.
Drowning.
Okay. Given that I'm not gonna laugh at the drowning of the little girl. Yes, that's worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, my mind's still stuck on Preacher Frankenstein's monster. Ah, sin's bad. Ah,
That
good.
that's the young Frankenstein monster. Sin bad.
Sin bad.
Where is I'm getting feeling I don't even.
Oh God, no! Oh God, I'm so messed up. No, why have you tortured me with this knowledge, Toa? Oh, baptism! No! What have I done? I've officially lost my mind. I am so sorry. Oh, please, I'm gonna shut up now for a bit while people probably wonder what the hell is wrong with me.
Let's see.
And you haven't contacted the maker of the Robot Chicken about this skit yet?
No,
Wait.
I don't know why.
Wait a minute. Wait, okay. So I just looked up the anime Frankenstein on Wikipedia. Apparently, it's loosely based on. Oh wait, okay, never mind. Okay, so it's loosely based on the original novel or the modern Prometheus. And because I forgot, this is another thing about this movie, and the Marvel comic book Monster of Frankenstein.
Oh.
Because this was part of a deal between Toei and Marvel, because there was Frankenstein and they also did Dracula.
I mean, that makes sense too. Dracula is one of early Marvel's biggest monster hits because Ghosty made it popular.
Yeah. Did you ever think of the time where you wanted to see Dracula mug a guy for a cheeseburger?
Yes.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
I mean, there was that one movie with the
what
mummy.
What I'm hearing is we need Dracula in the MCU.
I mean, if we're getting Blade, we will get Dracula.
No, we already tried that. Remember, it's Morbin time.
No, here's the thing. Morbius is not a vampire connected to Dracula.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm going to just walk away from this one.
Hey, why don't you cleanse your mind with this?
There's a Pinocchio adaptation animated, and oh,
the Pauly Shore one?
Pauly Shore
I don't think
Pinocchio.
so.
No.
Yeah, I think it's around 1880. No, not 1883. It was based on the source material of 1883s, but
Are you talking about Guillermo del Toro's?
I'm looking up the video now. It says the darkest Pinocchio adaptation.
Is it on Netflix?
There's a lot of darkness
on
in
YouTube.
Pinocchio.
Just talked about this.
Right. It sounds like the one from Guillermo del Toro or whatever.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. Thank you.
Yeah,
And no, that is not the darkest Pinocchio.
Well, it definitely was darker than the ones we were getting for a while. Thank you, Disney.
I mean, the live-action Pinocchio from the late '90s was kind of dark.
I talk about the one with Drew Carey.
I'm looking up the video. It's completely like animated. Like,
Think so. Also, I learned
That was dark for the wrong reasons. Oof.
Yeah. I also learned that some way, somehow, someone said, you know what would be fun? Let's put Pinocchio in space.
You know what? We've gotten everything from Jason in space to Leprechaun in space. Why the hell not?
Mm-hmm. The way they reset it is Pinocchio, after becoming a real boy, was kind of a shit. So the Blue Fairy took it away, and now there's a space whale. A tunnel from another planet. They go to Mars. Mars blows up, and oh, it is so weird.
oh, I found the IMDb page. It's,
Sorry, did you
52
say we
episodes.
killed Pinocchio on Mars?
I don't know
Oh,
what he said.
it's before he comes back and then turns into a real boy because he sacrificed himself to save everyone
I
from the
can't-
space whale.
I can't pronounce it.
Space
to-
whale,
for the life
oh,
of me,
God.
so I'm gonna put in voice text.
No, I'm dead serious.
Yes, please do.
I'm not doubting you. It's just, oh my god. It's like, here's the story of Pinocchio, but in space.
Oh, this one. This one's a series.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that link not working for me?
I could not tell you.
Oh,
I
now
look at it, but I'm feverishly trying to get something made here. Like, that's probably why all my crap, everything I'm talking about is complete and utter insanity, because my brain is I'm letting my left brain go while my right brain is working, or the other way around, I guess.
I'm gonna move these images to voice text insanity too. Well, no, I'll leave them here.
It's like how that old song goes, Circuit. Istanbul is Constantinople now. It's Istanbul, not Constantinople. If you would date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul.
I still like that for one of the Minecraft things that we did. We were planning on doing that.
I'm probably Am I the only one that immediately thinks of Tiny Toons when they hear
No,
that
that's
song?
where I learned it from.
No.
Thank you, God. I would have just walked away at that point. Just like, oh boy, I love Tiny Toons. What? Okay, I'm out. Just walk.
It would have been more obscure to say, "Hey, we heard it first from We Might Be Giants."
Yeah,
Well,
no, I heard it from Tiny Toons. That's where I learned it from.
It's like 90% of 90s kids would have heard it from Tiny Toons, because that's where we were introduced to it.
A lot of We Might Be Giants came from TV shows, because they even did a Courage the Cowardly Dog one.
They might be giants.
Oh, this is the correct one. This is the correct one.
I'm gonna be honest. The Courage the Cowardly Dog, We Might Be Giant song was weak as hell. It was so weak. I'm just saying.
Okay, I got the proper one right here. This is the one I was looking on the YouTube.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I
The entirety of Frankenstein is on YouTube, and it's the English dub, which makes it better.
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
Yes, I mean yes, but no.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Chaos.
Okay, hang
up
on.
what
Mainly
plastic
because
you
VM's
use
the
for
one
3D printing.
VM's the one that rips things.
Some of
So.
it can be melted back down to be used again.
Yeah, the only issue is you have to have the right material.
Oh, Brisk! Ah, I slipped. Congratulations on the girl.
The main issue with the 3D printed material waste is that you can melt it back down, but you need a machine that's far heavier and a lot of open space to do it.
It's a very involved process, and it's not practical for anybody.
The only time it's
Which is
practical
kind of a shame,
is
really. If there was a way to recycle materials inexpensively, that would just catapult it so much.
When
more.
I was in
yeah. This is why people will prefer resin, and if they have like the space for it, because resin is a lot easier to deal with, except on having to dump it out or change it out, because then you have to deal with a chemical hazard.
Anyway, sorry, Koldos. I did not mean to have you interrupted.
That's fine. I was just gonna say, back when I was in engineering class long ago, they had like some people come in and talk to us about like a startup that they were trying to do to make a machine that would be able to grind old plastic into usable plastic for those machines. I guess evidently that didn't really fly because you don't really see it or hear much about.
No, there are still stuff about them, and you can find them. It's just not practical for hobbyists.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Anything that exists now is very much a prototype.
Because
There's nothing in wide and easy circulation.
yeah,
I think what
If
it
it's
does
real.
come down to is plastics is not exactly a material that was meant to be forever remelted into like remelted and remelted and remelted. It's like it does degrade over time.
this is why I prefer using PLA stuff, because it's plant-based, so it's biodegradable. Also, I don't have that thing of, well, this is just a lot more chemicals that won't, break down.
That's why it turns to powder in the sun.
Yep. That's why every time you do something, at the very least, clear coat it if you don't want to paint it.
Or just leave it inside.
Yes, but you know what I mean. As someone who
Yes.
does,
Yeah, this is really dark. I skipped ahead in the video a bit. Oh, jeez.
No spoilers.
no spoiler.
I won't.
But again, it's one of those things of, I appreciate the fact that 3D printing in the past 5 years alone has become so affordable for people.
I'd like to
Because-
eventually. Sorry.
Right?
I was gonna say I would like to eventually get a 3D printer, but that's like somewhere further down the road, and I'd mostly just use it to make little detail parts. So I'd have to make sure I get the right one for my specific needs. And it sounds like a resin printer
I would
is like
definitely
the
say
way to
resin
go.
would be your type of printer, simply because it would be detailed enough that you wouldn't have to worry about, any cleanup.
Yeah. But that's like something I'd want to work on like farther down the road. I got other priorities first. Goodness knows I
No,
have
I
too
know.
many kits that I need to put together before I think about scratch building things like that. So
By the way, Cole, did you see the thing I linked in your server about the basically living on a train as your mobile platform and doing like satisfactory stuff?
I don't think so.
It's called Railborn.
Is it
Oh, it's his own server?
I think I put
I
it in
do.
Milk One.
I don't actually use it very often. It's like a server that I very lightly use. So
It's mainly just so he has movie nights with Feather.
currently, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I like the original intent for it was because like there were some servers that I hung out in a lot that had a lot of people in there that I liked, and they were just kind of like falling apart. So I made a server so that way I would be able to keep contact with people. But the thing is, servers work best if you use them a lot, which I just never really did. So it's kind of like dead, you know.
It's fine. we get to hang out with you, and you're kind of the awesome. So,
Railborn. Interesting. I did not see this, no.
you might enjoy it because it allows a lot of customization, a lot of colors.
I suppose. Honestly, like, when it comes to train games, though, right now, I think the big one that appeals to me that, I do like, I just don't play enough because I just don't have time, is Railroader, which is that one there where you're, like, running a small Appalachian short line. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Particle Man, Particle Man.
That's whatever a particle can.
Sorry, just we were talking about the Istanbul, and then I'm thinking about the other Tiny Toons song, Particle Man. Triangle Man, Triangle Man, Triangle Man meets Particle Man. They ever fight, Triangle wins, Triangle Man.
That reminds me of the fact. Actually, it reminds me of the fact that I was. It was funny how years later, I completely stopped thinking about They Might Be Giants, and then just suddenly they popped up again in cartoons because they had that Cartoon Network thing where they did a song for Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah.
I'm still saying that song is pretty weak. I don't know, compared to the other, like, songs they had, like, musicians
No,
do.
that's completely understandable.
It's like, I mean, I really like that Secret Formula song by, like, Will I Am. Only song that I know of Will I Am from, but it was, like, that Dexter's Lab one. And, like, admittedly, it's, like, it's not really too about Dexter's Lab, but it was, like, it sounded good. The Courage the Cowardly Dog
They
one
also
felt...
did the opening for Samurai Jack.
Did they do the wait?
Yep,
who?
Will I Am. Also, Will I Am is in the Black Eyed Peas.
Is he?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Will
Yeah.
I Am is part of the Black Eyed Peas. Yeah,
I did not know this. This is the second thing I've learned about the Black Eyed Peas recently. I gotta be honest, I don't actually know much about the Black Eyed Peas. I probably should, but I don't.
I just know about Will I Am, Fergie, and the stupid commercial that Best Buy did a long time ago to try to using them to try to advertise like boom boxes or something.
Boom, 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 boom.
Not quite, but I like your spirit.
I never saw the commercial, so I just took a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me see. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. They originally started calling them groovies, is what they started as.
Yeah.
Let me see.
They all should be online now.
Yeah, let me see. There was. Okay, I don't. The hell is whale? Wait. I don't remember that one.
Which one?
It's called Whale by CJTS. It's a 2002 song. Okay, so it was one of the later ones. But apparently it was all original, but I don't remember that. Huh. Interesting. They Might Be Giants, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Right, I remember Incredible Shrinking Day for Ed and Eddie. Remember that
Yes, that one. Yes, I like that one.
yeah, Dexter's Secret Formula, which you were talking about. Oh yeah, Jabberjaw. Which I thought that was
always fun.
that was definitely the most that was one of the more random ones to just show up.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah, it was through the ages, and then
Oh god. I remember
right,
that.
they got Devo to do Go Monkey Go.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
Chemical X.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh wait, that
Superpower.
was just like a remix of like stuff from the show, wasn't it? I think is what that was. I think it was like just somebody took the audio from the show and remixed it, if I remember right.
Probably.
I think it was the same thing with Mars Forever. was one of those. Pork Jam, I think. Yeah, because there's Signal in the Sky. That's the other one I was thinking of. The pork.
Yes.
Cowboy Girls. It was Apples in Stereo.
Yes, I
The
had
name of
that
the
on my iPod for a while.
And oddly enough, and I can't believe I remembered the name of that band because they're not on the page I'm looking at. I actually remembered that band name.
Remembered Apples in Stereo? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We also had Hey Johnny Bravo. That's a neat one.
Oh yeah, oh god. Oh, who did the Yogi Bear song? It was
the
like
YMCA one you're talking about?
no, it was Yogi Bear. It was Yogi Bear. It was like a punk rock song almost.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It was like a God, I can't remember who did that. Then of course
One
the
was always fun.
yeah. Adamant, I remember that one. Courage, Hearts Full of Love. I don't remember that one. May not. That may be one I didn't see too much.
I'm more surprised they
my best friend
it.
Plank.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that song so much.
The fact that they did an animation with Betty Boop stuff was also fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's up here yet, but let's see. Time is the Johnny Quest one. Yeah, time is running out. Yeah. I think I
Back to the
remember
lab again. Yeah, Chaos Sakai. That's one of the. I don't know a lot of songs, but that song is stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's
Back to the Lab
actually.
Again.
Yeah, that was actually coming up here. I was almost on it. Buttercup, I'm a Supergirl. I don't remember who did that song.
Ooh, Circles. That's an also fun one.
Which
walk around in circles.
It was weird. For some reason, that song, when I first heard it back when I was younger, I didn't care too much for it. It grew on me as I got older.
Yeah, but also it's a fun little thing because it does the thing of here are the Hanna-Barbera cartoons walking around in a circle.
Yeah, but let's see. Actually, kind of the same two people that they used in that. They had a remix of Meet the Flintstones. That Time Is Now. I don't remember exactly how that one, but I remember it happening.
24th Century Mecha Mix.
How about you let me finish going through I'm literally on the list, man.
Nah. Yeah,
he's literally just jumping like 2 or 3 ahead of me.
I'm not even
reading
sure
through.
I'm jumping ahead of you.
Because I do. Oh god, I do remember El Kabong Rides Again because I remember specifically the animation for that.
Oh god, yeah, El Kabong, yeah.
Then 24th Century Mecha Mix, that was the Jetsons remix, all that stuff. And then Gorilla for Sale, which is VM's most hated one. He hates that one.
Oh, I can imagine.
That's one of the few I actually remember. Why does he hate it?
It's basically just the repetitiveness of it for that one for him.
Got a gorilla for sale, gorilla for sale.
I think that might be why Circles at first bothered me. I don't know. It was because it was kind of its repetitious nature. But again, I was younger. Once I got older, I kind of appreciated it more.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let me see.
I didn't grow up with half of these songs. Jesus.
Let's see. CJTS. Wait. Okay. Is there somewhere I can watch this? Oh. Uploaded justified. Wait. Why is there a YouTube link when it says it's removed?
It probably got removed.
But why did they leave the YouTube link then?
Recently removed?
No, it said it was removed in 2010.
I have no idea then. It might be for people's referencing. I know that there's. I don't know. I got no idea.
Hang on.
I can guess all to hell, but I really don't know.
Your guess is good as mine.
I'm gonna call this good enough.
Let me see.
Is it really? No, but is it good enough for me? Sure.
Sometimes that's the most important thing an artist can do.
Let's see.
Good enough.
Apparently, former mirrors is what they call this. So apparently, okay. For some reason, I don't understand why you have to leave the whole link up, and because it's still hyperlinks. That's the thing. So it still shows up as like something you can. Let me see. And then it was last on a site called Camtape. Removed due to an account hack.
Oh, that sucks.
Oof. Okay. CJTS, yeah. Okay, well that got me back to the wiki. Can you just not even find the song anymore?
I'm going.
There's only one place. There's one place you could try to look for it.
Because I'm literally searching for the name of the band and the actual song, which is called Whale in Lake Michigan, and nothing. The only thing is, let's see, a whale. Wait, Whale in Lake Michigan. Oh, it's a fucking Rickroll. Yeah, man, that's weird. So yeah, this is like, wow, this band is lost media.
Hold on.
Before you consider that, try the Internet Archive.
True.
Hmm.
Oh, I just got a text message.
By Matt Packey.
Let's see. There it is. Yes.
Yeah, because that's what I found in my checks as well.
Search did not match any items. I just put up CJTS whale. So CJTS. That's not the same CJTS. Let's see. We try searching actually in cartoons.
Apparently, the local Amtrak service is running pretty late tonight. That's what that text message was about.
Huh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is. Yeah. Wow. This song and this video is just. Apparently, unless I guess unless not Cartoon Network, but Turner decides to re-release it. This is it, or somebody just happens to have a recording somewhere and puts it back up online.
Holy shit!
This shit's gone.
So you know how there's a heat wave going on through the entire United States?
We're aware.
So that actually does have an effect on railways. To put it into perspective, this is currently the Northeast Corridor map. And if you look, there are a lot of trains that are in the red, yellow, and also the black, and that's not a good sign. Now, it does depend on the train. Some of these, it doesn't take much to throw them into the dark gray, blacked out, whatever. Hour and 35 minutes late. That's not great. That's for a Northeast Regional. The Acela is running 40 minutes late. That's not the worst, but for the Acela, that's not great. What's this? Number 93, that's a Northeast Regional. That's about 2 hours late. Up my way. Ethan Allen's actually not doing too bad. Vermonter, that's 4 hours. Oh boy. 4 hours and 26 minutes late. Holy moly.
Oh god, I was way behind in getting these things uploaded. Okay.
Ah, okay. The southbound Vermonter is also really late too. That one is 4 hours and 26 minutes late. Yeah, slow orders are hell. Another reason why I don't like the warm weather. Yeah.
Just barely finished in time.
I see a lot of these other services on these other routes are also not
Pinky
doing
and Uncle
great.
Ira.
Okay, those ones aren't doing too bad. That's like 30 minutes. Whatever.
Ugh. Finally, I'm caught up with everything art-wise. Now to be out.
Hell yeah.
Not to fall behind it. Not to fall behind again tomorrow.
Oh boy, California Zephyr train number 6 the one that's currently going through Colorado is 8 hours and 34 minutes late. Oof.
Ooh, it's a good thing I don't need to take that train.
True. That is the train that me and Feather took. That you went and met us at the station for. But the big difference for that one was on time.
Yeah, true. But it was also cooler at that point too, I believe.
That's true.
Oh wait, does that go directly to Wisconsin?
Oh, which one?
The one you're looking at, number 6.
No. Train number 6 does not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Goes through Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Nebraska,
Yeah,
Iowa.
everything comes together at Chicago there.
Yeah. You
Okay,
can
yeah,
still get
nothing.
there if you take another train into Wisconsin, which there are a few.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's the one that goes the long route, and then there's one that goes just, what, an hour's trip up, kind of, something like that?
Yeah, something like.
I was just thinking about Ponyville Cider Fest, and the interesting to take a train.
You could do it. It would take you a little while, because, like, you'd be starting off in Utah, so you'd be spending, like, little while heading back. I will say it's a beautiful route. Basically, you just have to, when you arrive in Chicago, I'd have to look at the schedule. I'm not sure if you'd have to lay over before taking the train to Wisconsin, but you might. Also depends on the timeliness. Big thing with the east-west trains is always account for that they might be delayed. Don't make any too tight connections if you're doing the long distance ones, but they're still fun. They're still good. I can recommend. I enjoyed. Yeah. But yeah, wow. Anyways, we're past time. Circuit, what's going on in the Brony Show?
Okay, well, we're going to be taking a look at an interesting fan project that's been going on for a while, and since it's been going on for a while, there's good hopes that they'll be able to finish it without things going wrong. We're going to look at Fighting is Magic.
I got disconnected for a moment there.
And meanwhile, I'm going to question my sanity and why in the world I push myself so hard to draw so much. The answer will surprise you. 'Cause I'm stupid.
No, you're good. Alright, well that's our show. Have a good one. Bye.